Morning. Guess who's running late? It's now Monday the 3rd of September. I can't remember when I last filmed. I think it was Saturday night when I was going to bed and I was trying to get enough footage so I could finish my vlog. And then I edited it and then saved it or exported it and started uploading it at 3:30 in the morning. I don't really think I filmed much then. I think I filmed a clip this morning saying good morning, guess who's running late or something. So if I remember, I'll put that in front of this. So what do I need to talk about? When did I go to the doctor's? God, it was only last Thursday. I've already been in today twice. So basically, if you'll remember a vlog or two ago, I was going on about how I had to go to the doctor's and I was going to bring up, because basically I got a letter of the practice manager, Linda, because the week earlier I had told my doctor about a receptionist and how she was acting towards me and a couple of incidences, and then how she'd given me some patient's confidential paperwork. And I got a letter off Linda saying that they were dealing with the patient stuff and they were going to bring it up in a meeting and it was very serious and they'd informed the patient. But in the letter she didn't mention what I'd said about how the receptionist had been and how she'd upset me and all that. So I was going to speak to my doctor, and then the day before my appointment the receptionist rang me and she's like, Linda wants to know if you still want to speak to her and did you get a letter? I said, yeah, I got a letter. I was going to speak to the doctor about it. And she's like, well, if you speak to the doctor and you still want to speak to Linda, let me know and I'll book you an appointment. So I went to see my doctor on the Thursday and I needed to talk to her about a lot of stuff, and that's the problem with going to the doctors at the moment, because they've reduced the appointment times down from 15 to 10 minutes, which doesn't work. So a double appointment's 20, not 30. I think I said 40 then. And 30 was a good amount of time. So I had lots of stuff to talk about, and it was like, you know, this is going to be a really long conversation. I was in there 35 to 40 minutes and I didn't cover everything that I basically went to cover. So towards the end of the conversation, she's like, I need to get on to my next patient, because she was really behind by then. And I went, can I just quickly bring up about this letter that I got from Linda? And she's like, yeah, what's wrong? And I was like, well, she only addressed one of the issues. She didn't address the fact of what this receptionist has been doing. And, you know, obviously I want that dealing with her. She went, you don't need to worry about that, because she got all of them in and she gave them all the marching orders and they've all been spoken to about the behaviour. So she said, you don't need to worry about that. So the other thing that I had basically gone to talk about, if you remember, I'd found out there was a job going there and it wasn't advertised, and I'd always wanted to work there, and I was like, I believe you're looking for a receptionist. And she's like, yeah. And I said, well, I'd like to apply for it. And she had the utter look of shock on her face, like I've never seen anyone ever look so shocked. I don't think she expected it, but also I have been signed off work indefinitely, but I thought with working there they could keep an eye on me, kind of thing. Then she dropped a massive bombshell on me. So basically, if you want to work there, you have to register at another practice, because apparently in the past people that have worked there have not been happy that other people that work there can access the medical records, so it's caused problems. So you can only work there if you're not a patient. So she basically was like, if you want to work here, you can't have me as your doctor. And I think she knew the answer to that would be I wouldn't apply for the job. And also, it's thinking about it and talking about it since, I'm not ready for it. So even if I could keep her as my doctor, you know, I'm not ready for work because of how I feel, and mainly because of what the police have done. So I'm not applying for it, but I think it's gone anyway because the assistant practice manager was on this morning and he had someone sat next to him, and I think he was teaching her, even though my doctor said she didn't think anyone had got the job. I said the job's not advertised anywhere at all, but I would have thought she would have known, but obviously they don't tell her, even though she's a partner. You would have thought she would know. So anyway, that was that. And then over the weekend my physical health has got worse and worse. Like, I just feel horrendous. I don't know what's wrong with me, I don't know what's going on with me, but because I feel physically unwell, it's affecting my mental health. So last weekend was the anniversary of being forced into doing interviews with the police and being given no option and all of that, which I'm not talking about. And just felt absolutely crap all weekend, and I had an appointment today and I had to go to it, but I also needed to see my doctor. And if you ring the doctors in the morning, you can get on triage, and triage is basically the doctor will ring you back, and then depending on what you say to the doctor, you'll either get medical advice, which is normally rest and drink plenty of fluids, or they'll prescribe something and then you've got to go and pick the prescription up, or they'll get you in if they think it's bad enough. So I was like, I can't miss this appointment. I'll write my doctor a letter, explain I need to see her, I'm really ill, it can't wait, but I have to go to this appointment. And I said I'm probably going to end up thinking, regretting it, and I've made the wrong decision by going to this appointment, but this appointment I had to go to. So I was running late this morning and I rushed in the doctor's, and I had half an hour to get to my appointment, probably 15 miles away from my doctor's. Rushed in, and the assistant practice manager was on reception with someone who doesn't work there, so I'm guessing it's the new receptionist. So I went to my meeting and I was there, God, over 2 hours. Well, what time did I leave? I got there at a good hour and a half, and I left and came home, came in the house, and then got changed because I had something totally different on. If I put the clip on saying good morning or whatever I say, you'll see what I had on. And then, because I hadn't heard from my doctors, I'm like, did you get the letter? Because when I gave it to him this morning, he didn't seem too bothered or concerned with it, because I said, can you make sure she gets it this morning? And I thought, this is unusual that she either hasn't phoned me herself or she hasn't got someone to phone me to get me to go in to see her. So I wrote her a quick letter, went off to the doctors, walked in, and it's the receptionist, who is absolutely terrible. She's not very nice. And it's not just me who's complained. I've heard of other people that have complained, a lot of other people. And she's just absolutely horrible. And last time I saw her, she went, I know it was you. And I'm like, I just ignored it. But then again, she totally blanked me and didn't carry on talking to me when I was trying to book an appointment. So she just looked at me and I knew straight away there was going to be a problem. I got a letter for the doctor. Can you give it to her? She went, I'll give it to her after surgery. I went, no, she needs to see it soon. Can you give it to her when a patient comes out? No, I have to give it after surgery. I went, but I know you're allowed to go to the doctor during surgery when patients come out. I've been here when you personally have gone in and got a prescription for me, so I know. She's like, no, can't do it. I went, is there anyone else saying? She stormed off in the back room, and all I heard was, Melanie, my last name, is out there demanding I give this to the doctor. So then another receptionist runs out, like she practically flew out of there. She's like, we can't go rushing in and giving this to the doctor because you're demanding. I'm like, sorry, but I haven't actually demanded. I said it's important that the doctor gets this today before the end of surgery. She needs to see it. I said, I've never once said that she has to have it now. And of course the receptionist is stood there. I said what I actually said to her, and then the one who was talking to me went, she is there. I said, I know, but I'm telling you what was said. I said, like, when the patient comes out, would you be able to give it to the doctor? And she told me that she couldn't, and it had to wait. And she went, well, you've already dropped one off today. I said, that doesn't matter. She needs to read what I've put. So she's like, well, you can't demand. I went, I haven't actually demanded. She's lying. And she went, she is there. I said, I know she's there and she's lying. I haven't demanded. I've asked for it to be given to the doctor. It's important. She's like, why is it important? I said, it's for the doctor. I'm not going to tell you what it says. And she's like, well, I can put a message through and ask her when she's free, can I bring this letter into her? I said, well, that's all I've asked. But I was told that can happen when I know it can happen. I said, I'm not happy, I'm going to complain. Who's in charge? And she went, I'm in charge. I'm like, well, I'm really, really not happy about this. She went, well, I'll give it to the doctor. And I said, oh, I'm just going to complain. And then I went, and I walked out. And then I was absolutely, like, stressed out because I knew and I know she's doing this on purpose because she's obviously worked out. It was me who gave them, when she gave me that patient stuff, it was, you know, she's worked out it was me. So ever since then, I've seen her 3 times since then, she's not been very nice with me. And it's funny how she knows my name all of a sudden, because when I was there the other day when I went to the appointment, she asked me my name, and she's not asked me my name for a long time because she knows my name, and she proved she knew my name today when she went in there and shouted, Melanie, and then my last name, is demanding I give this to the doctor. I ain't demanded anything, and if they want to watch the CCTV, they'll see how calm I was, and they'll see her just storming off for absolutely no reason. So I drove to the shop and I'm sat in my car thinking, I can just imagine them telling the doctor I was kicking off when I wasn't. And my doctor knows me to know that I wouldn't do that. So my phone rang and it was the doctor's surgery, and I half expected it to be the doctor. And it was a receptionist who came flying out and had a go at me. And she's like, the doctor physically cannot fit you in today or tomorrow, but she can see you on Wednesday. And I'm like, yeah, I'll see you then. And then I went, and can I just apologise for how I came across to you? I weren't demanding at all. I was just asking if it could be given to the doctor, and she point blank refused and said it'd have to wait until after surgery. I said it was important, and, you know, I didn't have a go at her, but I want to apologise to you because, you know, it weren't fair you being dragged into it. She said, well, I didn't know what had gone on. She said, all I knew what I'd been told, and I came out to find out what had gone on. And I said, you know, you didn't really listen to me, which I think's unfair, but the doctor knows I'm not the type to come in and demand. And then she went, thank you for apologising. And then that was it, really. But I was so stressed out about it. And I know my doctor will know what's gone on from her point of view, but I'm going to tell her that I'm just getting sick of her attitude now. Like, it's every time I go in, and ever since she's had a telling off, she's clearly worked out it was me who gave them that. But me giving them that and her getting told off, it's nothing to do with me. She actually did something wrong, and I brought it to their attention. She doesn't know I complained because she wouldn't have been told. She wouldn't have actually been given any name. But she's just been a nightmare on purpose, and she made out that I was demanding. I weren't demanding, I was asking, and she said there's absolutely no way it'll go through to the doctor. I could have been giving her a suicide note for all she knew. So that was today, and this morning, God, I'm so tired, like I couldn't get to sleep last night. Then I had to get up and wash my hair and get ready, and then my hair got wet, and then I went to this meeting and told someone else what the police have done, basically. and they've got a meeting with the police on Wednesday, because I didn't think it'd be that quick, but then again, they didn't think it would be that quick. They said they wanted to see them. I thought they would just ring them up, because they said they were going to speak to them, and then they went, I'll see if I can go and see them on your behalf. And I'm like, and then they rang me back and said, I managed to get hold of this person really quickly, I'm going to go and see them Wednesday afternoon. And I was like, God, that's fast. So I'm basically withdrawing statements that I got pushed into doing. I withdrew them at the time, but I've been told that was ignored. But I've also been told they shouldn't have put me in the interview in the state I was in, and they've not updated me on anything. So it's been 18 months, nothing's happened. So anyway, that's that, and I'm stressed out, and I've got my doctor's Wednesday, but I've got another meeting Wednesday, 1 till, was it 1:30 till 3, and then I've got to get back over here, like 15 miles away, to my doctor's in an hour, in school time traffic. I mean, it's doable. I just need to make sure I definitely leave that appointment on time. And then my doctor's potentially going to be in a mood, because I don't know what the hell the receptionist has said. But I'll just say to her, like, watch your CCTV, you'll see I was absolutely calm until the other one came flying out, and then I'm having to defend myself, which I shouldn't have to do. So I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I'm feeling down. I don't feel well physically. Watch me be physically well on Wednesday. Anyway, I'm going. I've not eaten much today. I've had one slice of toast, some grapes, and this. Oh God, I picked this up in Asda because I saw it on offer for 50p. It's called Sober. Not Sober, Sober. Like, is it yakisoba? Whatever, the classic one. It was so good. I wish I'd picked up 20. I'm going to pick a couple up tomorrow. Watch me forget. And I'm going to have some cereal later, and I think that's all I'm going to eat today. But that is all. I shall be back at some point. Oh, and today, like an hour ago, my first vlog since July went up. So don't know how I feel about being on this channel anymore. Like, I think it is because I'm down, but this is not a happy place. This isn't a happy me. This is a very down me. Yet again, I'm having to put up with not being able to park right outside my house because of the next door neighbours' visitors. So, as you can see, our cars are about 3 inches apart, but I can't even access my own path. They're blocking access to my property, which I'm not happy about. If they've got visitors, they should park outside their house or across there. This is like continuous this now, and it's not fair on me not being able to park outside my own house. Anyone else have neighbour problems? My neighbours are really up themselves. Like, her next door, she's called Helen, the looks that she gives at times, like she thinks she's better than everyone else, but like there's no need for her attitude. Like, literally, she just looks at you like you're a piece of crap, basically, and that she's better than you. And she doesn't speak, you know, like if you sign for a parcel for her, she won't come and get it, and she sends him. Or if they ever sign for parcels, which we don't have parcels delivered here anymore because of the police, because no one knocks on my door anymore, but she literally, like if you go to a house, she'll just throw you a parcel at you and like just look at you like, how dare you knock on my door. So yeah, I'm not happy that they've parked there, because I need to be able to park so I can get down my path safely, because I have been attacked coming to my own house, and I can't park properly, and they're probably going to reverse into me, but it's on camera so it's okay. So reverse into me as much as you want. I can go to the bathroom and show you. Do you want to see how close they are? I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this, because I don't think the window is going to open enough. Can't really see, can you? No. I don't know it's a free country, but I need to be able to get to my house safely. Can't see because of that triangle, that's the porch. Wonder if you can see it from my bedroom window. I'd never ever look out my bedroom window because the curtains are always closed. Oh, and I have asked them not to park there as well because they're blocking access to my path. I'm surprised they didn't park on the path because normally they do. Wow, I look amazing, don't I? Most of my brow rubbed off. I'm gonna rub that off so it's equal. It's about 11:20 on Tuesday the 4th of September. Do you know today, all day I've been convinced it's Thursday. All day. I'll probably get up tomorrow, I think it's Friday. And like go to the shop I go to on a Friday. That'd be interesting. I'm actually, if I leave my house early enough, I can actually call there and pick some lunch up, which I might actually do, because I've got an appointment that I think I mentioned probably in the last vlog or the one before, where I said that this week I've got, like, everyone wants a piece of me this week, and tomorrow's the one that I didn't really want to go to, and I'm not nervous. Like, I think I'll be nervous when I get there, but then again I might not be. I think I'm getting more confident because of the situations I've been in and the things I've had to deal with, especially the police. Like, when the police came along, I had no confidence. I just went along with everything they wanted. When I was being bullied and intimidated and pushed into things, I just went with it. Whereas now, if they tried to push me into an interview I didn't want to do, like, I'd just get my solicitor down, basically. But yeah, I think because of all that I have gained confidence, but I still don't particularly want to go tomorrow, but I'm not going to cancel because that isn't my style. I think it's 1:30, so if I can leave my house at 12, 12:30, yeah, 12, if I can, like, get up, wash my hair, get ready, get everything together that I need, and leave for 12, I can go to a shop and pick up some lunch and maybe pick up a couple of bits and pieces, and then I will have to go to another shop when I get back over here, because I'm going about 15 miles away, I think it is. So I might do that tomorrow, but it means getting up earlier, and I don't know what I'm going to wear tomorrow because I don't know what the weather's going to be like, and I might take a potential outfit change because when I leave that appointment, I've got an appointment with the doctors. So I've got to get back over here. Well, actually my doctor's isn't even in this town. I had to get over to the other town. It just means getting off the motorway at another junction and then driving there, which I would have done anyway. Like, yeah, kind of a little bit scared about going to the doctors tomorrow just because of what happened on Monday with that receptionist. Like, I don't know how she's still got a job there with what she does. Like, and I know I'm not the only one that's complained. I know a lot of people have complained about her. And she also broke the law because she gave out confidential patient details, yet she's still got a job, which is absolutely shocking. But I just can't face her. And I know she's probably said something to my doctor, but my doctor knows me well enough to know what the truth will be. But even if my doctor doesn't bring it up, I'm going to bring it up because I'm not gonna put up with it. Like, I'm scared to go there in case she's on reception, and she's been on reception a lot because someone left, whereas before she was only on reception 2 afternoons. She seems to always be on reception at the moment. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. I've just done my nails, but they don't look that great. It's not even focusing, it's focusing on me. I'm still waiting for them to dry a bit more. Like, they're dry, but because I want to do something that involves my hands, because everything involves my hands, but I want to get washing out the washer. And I know, even though they feel quite dry, I know that one wrong move and I could wreck all my nails. So I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to get my drying out, put it on the radiators and some in the dryer. And then when that's all sorted, I'm going to go upstairs and take my makeup off and wash my face. And then look at the weather and try to think of what I want to wear tomorrow. Like, and I've got this like meeting and I don't even know what it's all about, because I'm so stressed and unwell at the moment, both physically and mentally, that I just can't even think. Like, my head got thrashed Monday at the appointment that I went to Monday. I had a choice to go to the appointment or go on the triage list for the doctors, and I kind of risked it. Oh, can't we say risked? Oh my god, I can't say risk. Risked it. Oh my god. And dropped a letter off at the doctor's, hoping I could get an appointment. And I would have got an appointment if I'd gone on the triage list, but by the time the letter was given to the doctor, her appointments had been taken up. That's the problem with that surgery. They're not taking anything seriously. They're not giving things to the doctor when they should do. And she was giving it after she'd finished surgery. So I went back in with a second one because I knew that was what had happened. Otherwise I would have got a phone call in the morning. And then I had to deal with the receptionist from hell, who I've seen upset other people, so it's not just me. And I've been told by other people that I know that go there, she's very rude with them. And even my doctor knew what I was going to say that day when I said like she couldn't be bothered. My doctor actually answered it. So I'm not the only one. So if I'm going to leave at 12, I need to get up at 9. I know that 3 hours sounds like a lot of time. If I'm washing my hair and doing my makeup, I need an hour and a half. But I know what I'm like in the morning. If my alarm goes off at 9 and I've had about 4 hours sleep, I ain't going to get out of bed till 10. And then I'll have ironing to do as well. So I'm going to set it for 9. So that's where we're up to. I don't know if I'm going to continue with this vlog or end it now, or potentially try and film tomorrow and add that. But I think I must be around the 30-minute mark. I don't mind it going over a little bit. I clicked on a vlog of mine from ages ago and it was like 50 minutes long, and I'm like, I don't remember having vlogs that long, but I must have done. And I've limited them to 25 to 30 minutes. But I think it was the last one was like 32 minutes or something. So I don't know if I should add tomorrow on, because I might not film much tomorrow anyway. I'm good. Do you know what? I'm gonna think tomorrow's Thursday. I know, like, today I thought it was Thursday all day and tomorrow's Friday, but I've got a feeling that I'm gonna think it's Thursday. This week is just... And I know there's another appointment going on tomorrow afternoon as well, because someone's going to go and speak to the police on my behalf. That wasn't my idea, for the record. I didn't even realise that this person could go and speak to them, but I've signed a form to say they've got my permission to act on my behalf. It's just not knowing what they're gonna say. I know what I've said and I know what we said, but I'm shocked at what some of what I told them and how I've been treated and stuff. But I know not all that's going to be discussed. It's just going to be stuff that they've done involving me and forcing me into situations. Oh God. So I don't know if they're going to phone me tomorrow. I think they said they were, but I don't know what time their appointment with the police is, how long they're going to be there. Then they've got to get back to where they've come from, and I'm going to be at a meeting as well somewhere else, and then I've got to go to my doctor's, so I could potentially miss their call, and they only work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so then I'd have to wait till Monday. But I'm pretty sure that they will leave me a message anyway or try again. So it's going to be like quite a difficult day for me tomorrow, because obviously I want to know what's been said. I want to know what they're going to say to the police. Like, I don't have a clue what's going to be said. Obviously, you know, I'm not allowed near the police for my own mental well-being because of the damage they've done and what they would do if I was in a room with them, like what they would do to me mentally. So I'm not allowed near them for that reason, for medical reasons. So I had to have people act on my behalf. And like, I needed this help over a year ago, but I didn't have this help. I didn't know where to turn to or who to turn to. But I've potentially been put in touch with the right person now, so we'll see how that goes. They have been told not to contact me and not to just leave me alone because of what they've done. Like, any contact with me, they would just push me over the edge, and they know that. So if they do contact me, they've done it with malice to push me over the edge. So I'm gonna leave my nails 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get my washing out the washer, sort all that out, get a drink, get my dog to go out, who will pretend she's deaf when I call her name. I'll say her name, she's upstairs, and I'll stand at the bottom of the stairs and she won't move. And then sometimes I'll say it a few times, but sometimes I'll say it once and I'll listen, and then I know she's listening and she's listening to see what I'm doing. So I'll just walk to the back door now and she'll eventually come down. Like, it'll take her about a minute. But there's times where I'll say a name and she won't move, and I'll say it again. And then I'll say it a third time, and then she slowly moves, and then I know she's listening. I'll just stand there and I'll just wait till she comes down, or I'll go to the back door. Either way, I'm not gonna stand there saying her name repeatedly, because she's not deaf, she's just ignorant. So she did it to me last night. I just said her name once and just waited at the bottom of the stairs. I thought, she knows what I want, she knows it's a bedtime wee. Like, she has to go out, she knows this is her only opportunity. So I just waited, and eventually she came down in her own time. She's a little madam, that dog. But I've not seen her much today. Like, I came home and I was stressed out because of where they parked, and tonight's been a bit of a blur. Like, it's like 11:30, and like, the last time I looked at the clock it was 7:30. So it's a bit, that's what it's like when you've got anxiety and depression. Like, I'm more depressed and anxious today. Like, anxiety drives you crazy. Like, if you've ever had proper anxiety, everything, like, just drives you crazy. Or because, like, there's a lot of bad things that have happened to me. Like, if I hear noises and stuff, I always, like, jump on, like, who's here, like, and I'm always, like, looking, because I'm so used to people, like, forcing their way into the house and doing stuff, that, like, when I hear similar noises to what happened when stuff happened to me, it's just like, so. But it's not been too bad tonight. I think sometimes when I'm so stressed and down, and I, like, go into this little world where the real world's, like, going by really fast, and I'm just like, but yeah, I think I'm going to end this vlog here, because I think it's going to be over 30 minutes. So I'll start one tomorrow, and depending on what happens tomorrow, I might talk a lot, I might talk a bit, I might end up with a full vlog's worth tomorrow. I don't know what is or isn't going to happen tomorrow. I'm trying to not overthink it. I'm not trying to, like, overthinking is like the problem. Like, I wish there was a drug where you could just, and I mean prescription drug, where you could just forget about everything. Like, I'd go to sleep for about a month because I don't sleep. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I nearly said my second vlog's up tomorrow, but it's not because it's Wednesday. I don't know why I thought it was Friday all day when it's Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm either going to think it's Friday or Thursday. God knows what day I'm going to think it is when it really is Friday. And I've got a spot there that's driving me crazy. I might actually watch something instead of going up to bed, because I know that my mind's just like, I've just had caffeine as well. I've not had a coffee in days, because when I feel ill, like certain illnesses, I can't stand coffee. Don't know why, but there's other things I go off as well, but I really love coffee and I can't have any. But I'm gonna go, and I'll be back possibly tomorrow. Who knows what's gonna happen. I might sit and edit this vlog. Thank you for watching, everyone, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell notification, then you'll get an alert every time I upload a video. I'll be back again in a few days with my next bi-weekly vlog, and that's it. I'm off. Bye.